Welcome to Beyond the Halls, the podcast brought to you by the START students of Peabody Public Schools. START stands for Student Technology Assistance and Resource Team, and our mission is to take you beyond the classroom walls and into the stories that connect our schools, our city, and our community. This podcast is all about sharing the positivity, highlighting the people, programs, and moments that make our district such a special place to learn, grow, and belong. From students and teachers to administrators and community members, we're giving a voice to the great things happening every day because there's so much good worth sharing. Welcome to Beyond the Halls. Let's get started.
Hi, my name is Katie. Today I'm going to be interviewing both the exploratory teachers of Higgins Middle School. We have Mr. Corrigan, our culinary teacher, and Mr. LeBron, our Spanish teacher. I'm going to be interviewing the both of you guys for the WPS project that you guys did.
Sounds good.
If you guys want to give like an introduction of yourself.
I am Mr. Corrigan. I teach culinary arts at the Higgins. This is my first year teaching, and it's gone very well and very quickly. Happy to be here.
Great. My name is Mr. LeBron. This is my second year teaching in the Higgins Middle School. And I hope you enjoy this podcast. You're right.
So what is the name of the project?
You know, we didn't name it anything
No,
creative.
we didn't name
We
it.
just kind of called it like the culinary/Spanish collaborative
Project.
It changed a couple of times.
Yeah.
All right. Could you give us a quick recap of what the partnership of the WPS project was?
For our classes, we worked together because there's the obvious cultural and food connections going on between Spanish and Latin American countries, and like there's a long history of like food culture either in Europe or South Central America. So we initially were talking about having the restaurant come in, doing like inviting the chef down for kind of a demonstration, maybe some food sampling from School Street Foods in Linfield. That didn't end up working out last quarter. So we kind of pivoted and ended up making a recipe with the 8th grade students over the course of a few days for cookies called alfajores. And they can be found kind of all over the place. They originated as like a Middle Eastern recipe. I'll let you pick up, Mr. LeBron.
Yes. Yeah. Middle Eastern, Spain.
Yep. Yeah. Spain.
My wife is
all
going
over-
to kill me.
all
because-
over South America.
But anyway, Spanish
Yeah.
with Arabic roots. But it's and that was really fun to do. I mean, they enjoyed. The best part of all this project at quarter two was tasting the alfajores.
Exactly. And they came out phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we had, I think it was 46 students in the culinary room working simultaneously
Yeah.
for 3 days straight on this recipe. And I didn't see a single burnt cookie or messed up. Like it was all edible. Every single thing that got produced in the room went out to students or teachers or
Oh yeah,
other people to see
it was consumed. No worries. Sorry, we don't have any more. I'm sorry.
there weren't a lot left. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of students in that little classroom they have. Just they all cooked? Like
Everybody, yeah.
everyone?
Depending on the day, I think one day I had my culinary students working in the kitchens doing some mixing, and then we had the Spanish students doing another portion of the recipe. I think it was like the rolling and cutting of the cookies. And then the third day, everybody kind of came together because there was a filling involved. So it was a multi-day process. So one day we made the dough, it needed to chill. The next day we kind of rolled it out and baked the cookies off. And then the third day we took the cooled cookies and then filled them, and everyone got to box them up and take them home.
All right.
Yeah, from the Spanish
Mhm.
Spanish class perspective, this is just one of the Unit 7, which is Latin American food. So that's where we tied in with the curriculum. Put some curriculum there. So
Yeah.
Right.
and it had been a wonderful collaboration. I mean, all the students have been really involved when it comes to cooking,
Mhm.
which I believe is so important because many people know how to cook.
Right.
So they want to buy something, DoorDash. No, I mean DoorDash is good, but cooking at home is better.
It's better.
Right.
All right, I love that. What did you guys plan to do with this project? What was your idea? What did you want to share? What did you want to do?
Initially, we wanted to tie it back into kind of the real world, like this is coming out of a restaurant.
Yeah.
So it ended up being cookies the first time around, just because we couldn't line up the chef to come out on time. So we were hoping to do something similar in the room where they would be making pastelitos, maybe in the room after seeing kind of a demonstration done by the chef and trying like the professionally made ones and kind of doing like an A and B versus like what we can produce in the classroom. But like I said, first time around, we had to pivot. That was third quarter. This current quarter, fourth quarter, we did manage to have them come in and do the demonstration, which was wonderful. He came in and showed the students the process of making it on like a really basic way. He brought in a ton of samples for them to try out. And he also kind of did a little speech on his background, how he got into being a chef and opening up the restaurant. So
And it was really interesting for him coming and expose his situation, how he became an owner
right.
of this School Street food place, and how he was expanding to Methuen, which don't tell anyone, he got another site in Methuen now.
Mm.
It was open last Saturday, and I went and to the inauguration. It was really cool.
What's the name?
It stays
Also, School Street Foods.
Yeah.
School Street Foods, initially on Salem Street in
Okay.
Linfield, and I'm not sure the address of the new one,
I'm
but
gonna have to give that a
I think
try.
it's there.
That's true.
What inspired you to do the project? Like, what kept you going?
Oh, I love food. I mean, that's a general idea for everyone. Everybody is universal. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to eat. We need to eat.
Yes.
So, and the curriculum just attach it to that. In my case, in Spanish classes, great.
I was a chef for 20 years before I started teaching, so I had the chance and opportunity to work with a lot of people from Latin American countries, less from Spain itself officially, but I had already kind of had a decent background in like learning how to make all these different kinds of foods. So having that knowledge base and wanting to collaborate and build upon it too with specific to like Puerto Rican and Dominican food, which I wasn't super familiar with. I was just excited to learn a little bit more while at the same time being able to teach the students a little bit more about it too.
No, yeah, it's fun to learn and about different cultures and share across the students here at Higgins Middle School.
Absolutely.
So I think it's great that you guys did this project, and I think it turned out really well, as I heard. What would you guys do next year if we did it again?
I would like to have it tie in a little more clearly with the visit and the demonstration, and then have it lead into like actual physical kitchen work with the students instead of kind of like separating it out the way we had to this
Do it
time
in
around.
a real kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Now it's time for Positive Peabody. Let's learn about our beautiful community and all of the positivity that we can create right here in Peabody.
Thank you guys so much. So we do Positive Peabody, and it's where we spread positivity through Peabody, and we want to share all the positive things that you have in mind. Where did you attend middle school?
I'm from Puerto Rico. I attended middle school in Puerto Rico. It's called Sotero Figueroa in Rio Piedras.
Soltero?
Sotero.
Sotero.
Figueroa, that's the name of the
yeah.
school. That was over there was 2 years, 6th and 7th grade, and then 8th grade is high school. At that time, they changed it now again.
Yeah.
They keep changing it 1 year and 1 out.
It's different stuff.
When I started 6th grade, I was living overseas in Scotland for a couple of years, 5th and 6th
Scotland.
grade. Yeah, so I started at Alloway Primary School in Ayr in Scotland, and then I moved back to the States for 7th and 8th grade, and I went to the West Middle School in Wilmington.
Why are you in where is it?
My
Sorry.
dad used to work for a company called Digital, and they did a lot of
Oh.
computing and stuff like that. So he got transferred over there for a couple of years. So I lived in Ireland and Scotland when I was in like 5th and 6th grade.
That's really cool. That's great.
What happened with the accent? The Scottish accent.
I can fake it.
You're gonna figure it out.
What is your favorite meal or restaurant in Peabody?
Ooh, Peabody.
Peabody.
I'm trying to think of how many I've been to. I have gotten the names of so many restaurants to go
Right.
visit in Peabody from all my students. I've been to Sue Chang's, and that's
Oh, that one's
awesome over
good.
there. So
Sutings is good.
I'll have to go with that.
I don't know. I'm new to the region, so
Yeah.
I know Cheesecake Factory is around here, but that's not
It's
a
right there.
typical restaurant,
Mhm.
owner owned kind of thing.
Blondie's up the street, roast beef, very good.
Is there anyone that's like special to you that you want to shout out in the Peabody community that inspires you?
I want to shout out the entire Higgins staff because I've been
Mhm.
very welcomed this year, and
Mhm.
the community here is like super tight knit and easy to get along with. All right. So thank you all.
I gonna tag along with that, especially with exploratory teachers,
Oh,
which
absolutely.
are like the front runners here.
Tight knit.
I never thought I was going to meet so many exploratory teachers in my lifetime,
It's a lot.
and that's a long time.
Well, we love having both of you guys here at Higgins. We think that you guys connect all our students and you guys show us and share us so many new different experiences. We appreciate you guys a lot for that.
Thank you so much, Katie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.